Meteorologist Bobby Deskins here. Bobby, when you take your yacht out there this weekend, you're going to have to dodge the raindrops.
Yeah, you know, but I got 6 bedrooms in that thing. I'm not going outside. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be amazing. We are going to have to dodge some rain, it looks like, this weekend, especially on Sunday. That's why we have this weather impact alert. But I'm going to show you 2 different models because one of them just coming in says, well, maybe not that much. I kind of think the one that has more rain on it is what's going to happen. So let's talk about this. Is 11 a.m. Sunday through 6 p.m., especially in the afternoon hours on Sunday. I think clouds really thicken up late tomorrow afternoon and evening, with only a few more showers around for tomorrow than what we've been seeing. It's not severe weather, it's just rain, but it's very inconvenient because it's right in the middle of Labor Day weekend, and that's one of the reasons why we do our weather impact alert, to give you an update, heads up on what we expect out there. All right, now let's talk about outside now. We've got partly cloudy skies developing. This is looking west-northwest. Look, there is barely a breeze out there. So we talk about boating conditions, smooth out there today. Get that boat out and get that weekend started early if you can. 88 degrees, 74-degree dew point. Little break in the humidity, well, just the other day for a few hours, and it was a small break. That's gone. We had the humidity back. 88 in the water, 86 at St. Pete, 88 in Tampa, Bartow, Wauchula, 88 in Frostproof. Brooksville's at 88 degrees, and Homosassa's now at 90 degrees. There are those dew points, everybody back into the 70s, including the Panhandle. That's why I was showing you that, because they were the ones that really saw the drier air. But now that's gone. Now, satellite radar, we're going to watch northern Pinellas, northwest Hillsborough, down to Tampa, down to I-75 and Manatee and Sarasota. That's where storms will pop up about 1 o'clock today. And then slowly between 1 and 3 kind of work their way off through eastern Hillsborough. And then after that, the better rain chances inland. This is our issue for the weekend. And if you remember back to last weekend, this was similar. We had this front here. It's sinking southward. Look what's coming with it. See all of that? That gets here Sunday. In fact, this part here gets here tomorrow afternoon, and that's why I think the clouds will start to thicken up on our Saturday afternoon. The good news is it does look like it's coming all the way south. It's not going to bring us cooler and drier air, but I think it takes the bulk of the rain that we're going to get on Sunday and pushes it more to our south by Monday. That was the forecast for this afternoon. You can see one shower left over by about 5 to 6 o'clock. Generally, the best timing for rain is 1 to about 4 p.m., and that's it. Saturday morning, about 8 o'clock, starting off with a few clouds, stray shower. Mid to late morning, that's around 1 o'clock, but I'd say around 11, 11:30. We could see a pop-up shower or two through about 2 to 3, and then I think everything goes inland again in the afternoon. That's 6 o'clock, and we're mainly dry. But this is good cloud cover here. And that's that leading edge what I was just showing you. I think it's going to get in here. And then as we get into Sunday, look what the model does. It completely falls apart and says that we start 9 a.m. nice and dry. We get a couple of showers by about lunchtime. They work their way inland, and that's it. I think this is not doing it right. Watch the European model. This is Saturday at 4 p.m. The rain starts and then works its way inland. Again, pretty decent day, right? Look at Sunday morning. Here comes the front. Look at the moisture out over the Gulf with clouds and rain. That's 6 a.m. Sunday. Watch this. You see that? That's what we saw last weekend. The patterns tend to repeat themselves. The model, the one's not showing it. This was the European. It is. That's why I buy it. Now, as we get into Monday morning, 7 a.m., front's a little bit further to the south. Yeah, we'll see some afternoon showers and storms, but it's not going to be as rainy as what we're going to see on our Sunday, and that's why we have weather impact alert for that. So here we go today. 91 for a high, 20 to 30% chance for showers between now and about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Boating. Light chop on the bay, but really it's pretty smooth out there. So get out and enjoy it if you can. Winds started out of the south. They'll come around to the west, and there's not a lot of them. Only around 5 to 8 knots, if that, okay? There's your Labor Day weekend. 60 to 70% chance for rain on Sunday. It's only 30% tomorrow and about 40% on your Monday. Tropics fairly quiet. One little wave way out there off of Africa. It doesn't even come off of Africa until Sunday to Monday. So we don't have any tropical issues all the way through this next 7 days.